Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know everyone's tired of hearing about this Megan Thee Stallion situation, but I kind of wanted to say this, and it's not specific to Meg Thee Stallion situation. It's to a lot of the things that we've been seeing lately around surrounding celebrities and the people that know them, like their friends and their relatives, and how the people that know them are really affecting the celebrities in a negative way. And we all experience this from our friends and our relatives that do not treat us the way that we think we should be treated. And I kind of just wanted to touch on why it is that people don't tend to put a lot of effort into surrounding themselves with positive people. I'm going to start with the Michael Jackson situation. So a relative of his, I believe his cousin, or was it his niece? I think she was his cousin, decided to sell an IV bag that had a blood stain of Michael Jackson's. And it was a very disgusting thing. And it just kind of reminded me of how people, your relatives and your friends, and basically people that have access to you, begin to sell almost bits and pieces of you, things that make up who you are, and they just care about selling information, getting money around your tragedies, and selling stories and getting clout. And it's just really sad. Besides the Michael Jackson thing, we also see Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's wife, and what she's going through with her mother. Her mother is focused on her own accommodation, her own comforts, her own luxury. Her daughter basically lost almost, I want to say, half of her family members, because she lost two people out of her, her immediate family, her kids, like husband and kids. She lost two people. It hasn't even been a year. And she's already having to deal with her own mother going to the blogs and talking about how she's about to lose her house. And even if Vanessa took her house away or asked her to move to another place, she could easily have said, okay, Vanessa's going through some things right now. I'm not going to deal with this now. I will find temporary accommodation, and then we can deal with this at a later time when the news of her loss isn't so fresh. But no, she ran to the blogs, and it's just really sickening. It's almost as if people with money become dehumanized, and people they feel comfortable doing whatever they want to them, just as long as they're able to get money from them. I've seen a sick person who received phone calls from people that knew that they were sick in a hospital, but did not call to check on how they're doing, but called when they needed money. And it was insane. They actually called the sick person, who they know is in recovery from a major illness, to ask for money. And this is in real life. This is not like something that happened to a celebrity. And then now with this Meg Thee Stallion situation, where her friend is not speaking out, even though Meg's life was in danger. It's possible that it wasn't intended to be in danger, but the events that happened did put her life in danger, because bullets could have ricocheted and hit her in a way that would be fatal, So her friend refusing to speak out and just beating her time, and the fact that she and Megan unfollowed each other proves that something's just not right with their friendship surrounding Meg's tragedy. And it's just really sad. Like, even if you're upset at someone and you guys had an argument, when something tragic happens, a normal person would say, okay, this is really bad, let me just call and find out how they're doing, and then you guys can go back to being mad at each other. I know I do that. If I'm really mad at someone but something bad happens to them, I don't just ignore and pretend as if I never knew that person and just keep quiet. But it's like these celebrities, it's kind of sad. I know people we like to pick on them sometimes and point out the negative things that the celebrities do, but if you really look at them and their lives and the way people that know them, their relatives, their own parents treat them, you will feel very sorry for them, because they are not they're not even being treated like human beings with real feelings. And also recently we heard about Naya Rivera's sister. What's her name? Michaela or something. Her sister moving in with Naya's ex, and it hasn't even been 6 months since Naya's death. And I know that we don't know for sure what's going on. And according to the sister, she only moved in with Naya's ex to help take care of the boy. But it's like, what about the hand holding at the mall? Was that for the boy as well? How does them holding hands, strolling through a mall, help Naya's son? So there's definitely more to that, and I strongly believe that there's some romance going on, and it's disgusting the way these celebrities are treated. They get dehumanized. How many times have we seen a celebrity pass away and people are taking photos? It happened in Kobe Bryant's case. I think it happened with Anna Nicole as well. It also happened with Paul Walker, because I know I saw some photos of him after, he had his accident. And it's like, it's just sick. It's sick. And wasn't there a doctor taking photos of one of her patients? I think Joan Rivers, when Joan Rivers was under her treatment and was unconscious in the hospital, lying on the hospital bed or something like that. It's just really sick. And it's honestly, I feel sorry for these celebrities a lot, because the way they're treated, it's that people don't see them as human beings with real emotions, or they just don't care, and it's just about what they can get from them. I can only imagine if I have a close friend that we've been close for a long time, and something negative, like bad, like this that happened to Meg happens to me, and the friend decides to take her time to tell her story, to do whatever else, and now there's some news coming out that she's expecting some money, and whoever pays her is who she would whose side she would be on and speak in favor of. And it's just terrible. If that happened to me, I'm definitely cutting that person off, because there's just some level of negativity that you simply should not tolerate in your life. So basically, I'm saying all of this to say that it is extremely important for us to take extra time to, select the people that we want to be close to us. There are some people that are best kept at a distance. There's some people that are best not even put in our lives at all, depending on the level of negativity that they bring. Some people just come with a lot of drama, and then some people could care less whatever happens to you. You can't have all of these people in your life just so that you can have a bunch of people in your life. It's best to have a small circle of people that you trust to look out for you than it is to have a bunch of people that you can go party with, you can take photos with, to put on social media. Meanwhile, they don't care about you, and they don't truly care about you. I mean, how miserable is it to be surrounded with people that you know deep down, if push comes to shove, they will not stand by you, and they will only care about their own selfish needs. And yeah, we don't put in enough effort in selecting the people that will be in our lives, even if they're family members. Honestly, some family members are extremely toxic. Some parents are very toxic, and a lot of people have this philosophy of, oh, if it's family, you have to keep your family in your life because they're all you have. But no, I think that it should depend on the person's character. You cannot change people. So what you can do is decide who's going to be in your life and who's not going to be in your life. In Meg's case, I don't know how she's going about this. It seemed as though she wanted to surround herself with a lot of people. She said so herself, since her parents died, she wanted to surround herself with people that make her happy. But partying and drinking is not necessarily people making you happy. Those are just people around you to help you mask the really important things, which is who's around you that truly cares about you. And if you don't have that, you want to mask it, you want to pretend that you have that, you surround yourself with people that are willing to go out with you. And by the way, they probably were spending her money, not theirs. So it was just cutting a lot of these people off would be a win-win situation for her. And her career is on the rise. There's no reason for her to be so dependent on people that are trying to drag her down. This applies to us still in real life. Just surround yourself with people that care about you. It doesn't matter if your circle is so small. It's not really a circle. It's more of a line than a circle. And you only have 3 or 4 people in your life that you can talk to. That is perfectly fine. Because the way people treat other people these days is just insane. It's almost better to stay at home and whatever you need to do, just do it by yourself or with your significant other, because people don't truly care about other people these days. Everybody's just greedy and selfish and care about their own comforts. Nobody wants to make a sacrifice and be a better person for their friend or their relative. It takes effort to be a good person. It takes a lot of effort. It's easier to just be a greedy, selfish, self-centered person, but it takes a lot of effort to not only think about yourself, to think about other people, to be willing to share, and to be willing to, change your own schedule to be there for somebody else when they're happy or sad or whatever. So it takes a lot of effort. And if someone's willing to make those sacrifices for you, you should be willing to do the same. And I think we need to dedicate more time to finding those kinds of people. It should be on our priority list instead of worrying about who our followers are on social media or who likes us on social media, how many likes and comments we get. Those are not important. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.